Welcome, welcome. This is Eileen, Get Real with Eileen, and this is about car accidents since we're talking about maps and how to get around LA. One of the number one things that happens here is because we have millions and millions of cars is car accidents. So, when it comes to a car accident, after you exchange information, after you get their insurance and their driver's license, you're going to get a lawyer. Okay, so for the first 48 hours, 48 to 72 hours, your body is going to be in shock. So at first, you're going to be like, oh, I'm fine, I don't feel anything. I don't need to call the ambulance because they're going to ask, do you need an ambulance? And in my accidents, I've declined the ambulance. I called a lawyer because I already know the next process since I already had been in an accident before. The K and L Associates in Beverly Hills did a really, really great job. I recommend them. They're two women in Beverly Hills. They're awesome. We actually didn't even have to meet. I didn't have to go to the office. They handled everything through email, through text, through phone call. So they just made it really, really simple for me to deal with this. The second time around when I got sideswiped. So this accident I got sideswiped. So I'll put that side swiped. Yeah. So this was not my fault. I was not at fault. Not at fault. Now I have had one situation where I was totally at fault, and I can explain that after this. But this one was not at fault. Okay. So I got a lawyer, and they pretty much handled it. They told me which chiropractor to go to. They told me where to get the x-rays. They sent me to a pain management because I was in pain. The side swipe aggravated the 4 slip disc I already had from a previous accident that happened a year before. So I had already been discharged from that one. I was good, but when the side swipe happened, it actually reactivated my agitated spine, basically. So they told me to go to a chiropractor. They told me where to go to get x-rays. They sent me to a place to get pain management. They also told me where to send my car to get fixed. Now, here's sometimes where there's a dilemma because they're gonna get a good amount of money wherever your car is gonna get fixed. You obviously go where you trust. I trusted them to send me to the right place. They sent me to this guy, and I got dropped off. Luckily for me, at the time, I had a second car, so I was able to use the second car. I didn't have to think about renting a car or anything. But this is where, when it comes to insurance, you should definitely see if you have rental coverage. For if you're ever in an accident, this could minimize or completely eliminate the money it's going to cost you to rent a car while your car is getting fixed in the body shop. Okay. So, yeah, that's a good thing to have. Rental insurance and uninsured motorists, which is something we talked about in the last video, part 1, if you want to go check that out. Uninsured motorist is super important. And then that'll help you if the person doesn't have insurance themselves. So let's see here. Okay. I know my handwriting is a little crooked. Sorry, guys. I could try to move this over. Okay. So after I went to the chiropractor like 2 times a week. I went, the chiropractor gave me like a quick 10-minute session plus a 15-minute massage. And that really really helped me heal from this whole ordeal, the whole accident. Um, so it was twice a week. And let me just say that K&L Associates handled this very well, because the first chiropractor they sent me to, I got like really creeped out. It was like an old white guy, and it was right here in Hawthorne, and I did not feel comfortable at all. Like, he was doing weird stuff, like touching my butt, like when there was no reason to. So I asked them if I could change chiropractors because he made me super uncomfortable. And they said, "Oh my God, that's fine. Thank you for letting us know. It's a good thing that you let us know, because we want to know like the quality of the places that we send you to, and make sure they're good." I'm like, yeah. I thank you. I appreciate that. So he sent me to another one near my house, and I really liked the second one. They were professional. They were on time. They were really legit. So I got their help from that, and then for like 4 months, something like that, a long time, like 3 4 months, I was getting work done. Now this whole time, the only thing that really has happened is that I got my car fixed. My car was fixed within like 2 weeks, so that was quick. I got my car fixed. That was quick. I was able to use my car. I was able to go back to work, right? So that's important. That's really important for us. We want the car to be fixed. And another thing is that I did not pay for the deductible because it wasn't my fault. Again, not at fault. So because I was not at fault, the other guy's insurance paid for everything. And the lawyer handled it for me to make sure that nothing was charged until the very end. So to me. So at the end, I got around 15,000. The lawyer took their cut from it. So the lawyer got like 3, because I believe she was like 35%. The car rental took about 4, because the car body shop cost about that much. The chiropractor, I got the bill at the end, so they charge around 2. This was the lawyer. After all went through, the MRI was another like grand or something. After all went through, I pretty much got like $4,000 for the side swipe that happened. So I got pretty much like $4,000 and all of this that I was dealing. And I got that like 1 year later, okay? Because by the time they put my file together of the chiropractor, the x-rays, the pain management, they put everything in a file. They put the case, like, this is what she went through, this is what she had to do to get better. Obviously, if it wasn't for this car accident, she wouldn't have these injuries. So after months of going to the chiropractor, they put all that together with the body shop bill, and then they paid us out, right? And then I got the leftover money. Okay. So I know the numbers aren't making sense. I'm forgetting things right now, but pretty much I got that amount. And so, yeah, so for sure, I hope this helped anybody going through a car accident. Do not skip. If I, as a massage therapist, can tell you anything, it's do not, oh my gosh, I'm like ripping everything. Do not skip your doctor's appointments. Do not skip your chiropractor. If you want to heal from this, do not skip, okay? Do not skip Cairo. Cairo appointments. You know, do not skip them. Um, Make sure if they tell you to go get a scan or anything like that, go do it. X-ray, because you need to know. MRI scan, you need to know the damage. Even though it does take money out of the whole situation, it's going to help your case by knowing exactly what happened. When it's not your fault, you shouldn't pay anything unless you want your own insurance to handle it, and then you want them to fight for the money for you from the other insurance company. You know, you should not be paying. You should not pay the $1,000. If you're gonna file it yourself with your insurance company, you're gonna have to pay your deductible. I'm talking about the deductible. The deductible is either $500 or $1,000. Okay, if you pay for the 500 one, that means you're paying more insurance monthly. If you're paying the for the $1,000 deductible, you're paying less monthly. Okay, and I really recommend, like I said, uninsured motorist. If you don't have a second car, I recommend rental. Like you need a car to go to work. Get rental insurance. Should not be that much money. Should literally be like $2, $3 on your policy monthly, and then collateral, especially if it's like a newer car. If you have a loan on it, definitely need collateral, which is usually under full coverage. Full coverage is collateral, and it's liability. And yeah, nobody teaches us this stuff. It sucks, I know. Yeah, and I appreciate anyone who's listening. If you have any comments or questions, anything like that, you can go ahead. I'm not an expert, but this is something I've been through like 3 times already, and I'm actually helping my boyfriend go through this right now. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. My name's Eileen, and this is Get Real with Eileen about car accidents. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.